Everybody on this campus has an affection for these trees. The Board of Trustees is very concerned about our oaks, and back in the 80s they developed a separate budget, and we paid to have them evaluated every 5 years with a maintenance plan, and so that everybody's kind of looking out for their well-being in one way or another. Well, these are California natives, and if you look at the hillsides, they're brown. The trees are doing really well. We don't get rain in the summer, and that's how they've adapted. It likes a high water table, so it's not that it hates water, but what you do when you irrigate turf is you have surface water and a lot of it, and in the past it had been so close to the trunks that it was encouraging funguses that attack the roots. We've cut back the watering around every tree. There's no tree that gets blasted with irrigation water anymore, but we still do have the turf out here. The campus is really a community park in a lot of ways, and it serves a lot of needs. And so we've tried to find a happy medium between what the oaks truly need and what the community needs. Beyond watering, there's other things, and construction is one of the worst things for oak trees. If you cut their roots to make trenches for electrical or whatever, we might find out that they had artificially raised the soil, and so we excavate down to where the natural grade was, and then you end up with a trench, and that's not safe. So we've made grates around them to keep that area open. And also keep it safe for the students. We had Britain Tree Service kind of give us their best guess. They said that they felt most of the older ones were between 250 and 300 years old. I believe we have one that's a lot older than that over by our football field. It's what they call a granary oak. The woodpeckers use it for acorns, and they make little holes all up and down in the bark and stick their acorns in there, and they come back later and get the insects, I think, out of the acorns. And so it's a huge tree, and I think it's older than that, I'm pretty sure. I love the fact that it supports another species, the woodpeckers. There's a lot of talk about that our oaks are important as a source for homes and food source for a lot of different animals, and that's one of the reasons there's so much effort to keep them alive in our rural areas, because the raccoons, the hawks, the woodpeckers, squirrels, we have a lot of squirrels on campus, a lot of different species actually call these oaks their homes. So. When I started managing in the 80s, we were really doing it a different way. We hadn't concerned ourselves with the irrigation, and we heard about that, and we changed that, and then we learned about new methods of pruning, and in the old days they used to put spikes on their boots and climb right up the tree with spikes, and that every little hole is a possible entry level for disease. So we stopped doing that and started having them evaluated and pruned differently. And so it's been a learning process. It's been great, and I'm happy about that.